The organic supercomputer is myself. And I upgrade myself, probably. The world shape. What is the world shape? How's the world created? Is it flat? Is it a globe? Is it in a plasma apocalypse? It's probably the word I seem to be a verb. I seem to be a word. I seem to be a mirror. I seem to be I see the reflection of my mind, of my feeling, of my emotion, of my internal state outward. I see, it seems to be that it is my thought that I see. I see my construction. I see how I am. I see how I am. What I am, I see. So what I want to see is what I probably am. Flat globe. It's all connected into the body. This is why I use the techniques, the truthful techniques, to purify and to distill and to alchemize and to level up and level down my own self. I seem to see the heart, the earth, as a reflection of what I am. Now, why is it so important that I am conscious about what I speak? Because this is what I see. What I speak is what I see. The great enlightened beings are always watching. They're always watching. And it's about the 0 point. The 0 point might be the heart. So take care of the heart, the love to evolve. I am the room. I am my surroundings. And I identify with my surroundings. And I take care of my internal state because my internal state reflects outside. So what I speak, the verbs that I use are changing. They're changing all the time. But deep inside, I'm resonating with certain ideas. I am an idea. The idea is that we are in a process, probably. And it all gets saved in the spirit. The spirit is important because this is what we might carry with us as storage, transcendence. You can try to save it anyways on the organic supercomputer, but it just gets also compressed internally all the time. But I'm just Philosophy, wise dome head. I'm just thinking about these things, but it's like, is it true? Probably for me, because I speak it. But you know, like I see if somebody like the way you use your hands, the way you see like these movements, somebody's like on different levels. Like if you see somebody's acting, how they act with their hands, this is how, like, like the intergalactical universal language, how you move. Because like muscles, well, muscles, they come and go. But the structure is, and with this structure, like this, my hand stays the same. And my hand is the creation. I create this. So you do. So do you. So the question is, what is inside? Because this is what is going to reflect outside. And the cleansing aspect of the heart, the ThorUs field, the blood alchemy, ThorUs field, purification, techniques, like techniques, and then discipline with techniques. You can, like, I can name you 5 people in the room. I can name all of you. The techniques to create what you want to have. But then you need discipline. If you don't have discipline with these things, like, you won't do them. And you don't have routine, probably. You need routine and discipline. And then once you purify the heart with these things, you start to see the mirror. You start to see behind the symbol, behind the realm. But maybe I'm just totally crazy. I lost my mind. But maybe it's how it is. I seem to be a verb. Yes. I am why I speak. And if something cannot be spoken, about, you can't be it, you can't express it, you can't feel it. So we should be able to speak about things that we would like to have. So why would I, okay, let me ask you this question. Why would I go to a specific kind of people which give me a mirroring aspect of something which I actually am? I am all of it. So you. So the chakras, I see myself in everything. So if I have a really good connection to myself, I can pull up these things in my surroundings, create them, and then see it, because I want to see it. And of course, I can identify myself because of the mirroring aspect of somebody else, but it's love, yeah. It's love. And the ThorUs field, the heart, like I said, the heart gets, I think what happens over time, well, I can only speak in iMessages as, like, the heart starts to protect itself from reptilians, maybe. And I'm going to explain to you what reptilians really are. From reptilians, from insects, from aliens, and these things, these reptilians, aliens, insects, they have something to do with the parts of the brain which are used and how interconnected the whole thing is. So it has also something to do with, like, if you would have like a hardware and a software, and you would get them, for example, a virus, a worm, because of poor deity, which is God, create ThorUs field creation, the area which is around me. But this is like, it's funny because, you know, I can like take really much care about my alchemy, like in my mind, in my body, and I still see this shit going on here. And this is like, maybe I'm just not so powerful, but do I want to be so powerful? I don't know. I have an idea how it works, and I was explaining that to you. But we have to synchronize as a collective, and so synchronize with pretty high standards. If we all synchronize with pretty high standards, that is the solution. Do I know the pretty high standards? Is that the solution for the realm? Because if everything gets synchronized in one specific way, we won't have like different experiences for the organic supercomputer to attach to different softwares and programs in the end. And this is now it gets interesting. Now it gets interesting. So we have the organic supercomputer, the overmind, and the overmind just saves in the transcendence process of everybody their experience. It gets saved anyways. And it, like I said, it gets saved anyways. No matter if I do live streams or not, it's in here. It's encoded in yourself already. But if everybody would get synchronized, like I said, with the pretty high standards, will we have different experiences to tap into later and to be like, okay, this was that experience, interesting. We have run this program out. Now we do something else. No, we won't. And this is probably why this whole shit is going on. Because to let these programs run out, to gain the experience with it, and then to later tap into it if it's needed, if it's needed. But if you would have a computer, you certainly need a hardware, right? The hardware is the body. Everybody has the hardware. You have the hardware, of course. Otherwise, you won't be able to have the experience, right? You couldn't run any software without a hardware. It's impossible. So there you have the hardware. There you have it, the avatar. There you go. But most people don't have the manual to run the avatar. They don't have the software. And if you don't have the software to run the avatar properly, you don't freaking know what's going on. You can't synchronize because you have no idea how to work with a computer. That's not intelligent. But if you would have a computer, right? So you have the computer and you know how to delete every freaking program from it. You can start and like, oh, bye-bye. And then you build up and boot up the computer again, and then you start to see, oh, this is how this is how it is. And now I can install every software onto the computer. But over time, it gets, of course, pretty tough to delete experience and to delete software from the hardware. That's the organic supercomputer, your avatar yourself. How can I delete software? Very easy, right? How can I delete experience? How can I reboot? I reboot myself when I just do tabula rasa. I just clean out everything. I'm like, and it starts with the things I have inside my body. Like fast, fast, drink urine, Shivambu cup, drink the still waters, go out in the sun gaze, purify your body. But then, like, okay, what to do? What is here to do anyways? What is here to do? You know what? I don't want to be too like. I want to stay humble. I'm a humble guy. But like I said, like I've pretty much like the blueprint for it. Because I use these techniques. Many people don't even get that. Like I said, because these people don't have the discipline with these things. I have the discipline to do it. I woke up to these truths, to these truthful techniques, and I be disciplined with them. And most people, like, they get, this is funny. Most people get, like, attached to programs. Most people get attached to softwares. They install a freaking software on their avatar, and then they be like, oh, I run this software for the rest of my life. And of course, I'm a very, I'm not a person, I am the word, like I said. But I resonate with there we go. Yeah. Loyalty. Should we use loyalty, maybe? Loyalty is a nice word. I stay loyal to truthfulness. This is how it is. I stay loyal to truthfulness. I stay loyal to truthfulness. This is how it is. I don't stay loyal to programs, but I stay loyal to truthfulness. Because this is how it is in the end. Like I said, if you would deinstall, if you would deinstall, if you would deinstall all the software from your avatar, what do you have in the end? What is that? What is it? The hardware? Yeah. But on a very, 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 on the deepest layer, I am source. I am the source, so are you. You've maybe forgotten that. This supercomputer is run by so many different mind programs, which are they created that virus basically. Now let me tell you, truthfulness is holding together this realm. But what the fuck do I know? Truthfulness is probably, it's holding this whole thing together. And I resonate with truthfulness. I am truthfulness. I am what I speak. And I speak about what I am. And most people don't even get that. Most people can't even understand how I speak. Why is it called an MC? A master of ceremony. Who's spitting the words, the world. Because I was playing that game so many times. Okay, we use the word and we stick the L, the angle of mind, like this one, the L, into the word. So we create a world. And this is why it's connected to. See that? JC, Jim Carrey, who's doing all of this on his computer. And I'm doing this on my computer, you know? What is this? It's called PIDA. PIDA. My system is sometimes so open. I have to really take care about what I surround myself with because I become these things. It's fun. The organic supercomputer. Okay, what is a firewall? A firewall is my own fire. Is my armor. My armor. Armor. Love. It's my love. My love is probably my armor. My armor. Because if I'm really resonating with love, that kills everything. Just like nothing can come to it. And if my system is very much open, I'm very potent. But at the end, you know, like I said, we have to sync together. We have to sync. We have to do that together. To get there, we have to do it together. It's like there's probably no other solution for it. Because okay, if my way would be the best way, should it be spread? Should it be spilled all over the internet? I don't know. Probably it shouldn't, even if it's the best way. Because if we go back to the beginning, everybody should feel and save that for themselves. It's like you write something on your computer. You write it on your computer. You were spending decades for it, but you weren't saving it. It's like, fuck, now it's gone. So you have to save it. And it's not about directly saving something. It's like I don't know, maybe someday, like how many resets have been there on humanity? I don't know. I don't know. But in the end, where it gets saved is in the spirit. The spirit is what carries everything with. No matter what, can't kill it. It's like, you can't kill me. The things I resonate with and the things I attract and the things I put together, it's like, yo, who's doing that? Who's speaking so open about these things? Who's practicing it? Who's showing it to all of these people for free? Because I love them. Because I'm compassionate. Who's doing that? And it's not about me. It's about the things I do, the things I speak, the things I am. So the only thing you can do for yourself is save yourself. Save yourself. I was giving you the tools already. Can you apply them? If you can, ask yourself why you can't. Maybe you're not disciplined. Maybe you, I don't know. It could be many ways. But many ways go into the same thing. We all will be synced either way. We all will get to the same solution anyways. It's pretty much it, I think. We all will get to the end. Many ways, many DAOs, many TAOs, many. But and then okay, when do you have to be reborn to do that again? Maybe I have to also be reborn in the future to educate children. I'm saying children like I'm in this realm. I'm 27, but I'm probably it's not about like, ooh, look at me, what I can do. It's not about that. But the things, like I said, go on my YouTube channel and look up what I do. It's like then there are programs. They're not even people. They're programs who then comment shit under my knowledge. In the past, I was like, okay, I tolerate everything, but there are certain things which I just delete because this is like garbage is not meant to be there. Garbage is meant to be. It's like, go away. Like like I said, I have so much compassion, and I put what I am into the realm. I put my essence into the room. So how to stop the virus? If the virus attacks a supercomputer, what can we do? We have a virus in a supercomputer. Delete all freaking programs. Delete the things where the virus can attract to. It's like the virus is in the hardware, or maybe the virus is in the hardware. But no, the virus is probably coming from an external source through the Ethernet, and now it tries to invade the prodigy. But it can't. The virus can't invade the prodigy because invaders must die. Invaders must die. Invaders will die. Like the Vaders? Who the Vaders? The Vaders, like, they have no chance against the prodigy. So, the great enlightened beings are always watching. Be disciplined with truthful techniques. That's it. Be disciplined with truthful techniques. I say it again. Be disciplined with truthful techniques. But you probably still haven't get it. So I have to say it one more time. Be disciplined with truthful techniques. Be disciplined with truthful techniques. That's like, I like that. How means it is good, right? How, I like that. H, the H connects two spans through the verb. You get that? It's like probably, what is this? Okay, one more time. The H, if you H connects two spans, two eyes. Like, okay, you have two eyes, okay? You have two eyes. And they are connected with an H. To see. To see. So the L becomes a C. Slash and VC. Yes, thank you. It is. It really is. And I'm still learning, you know, I'm still improving myself. You know, like you see this, I get freaking goosebumps. It's like you see also this, I was doing Python. Like maybe you will see my last videos also, you know, like purify myself again after I've been into a light. My heart was in a lot of pain, a lot. It feels so good because it's open in myself. It's good, yes. It's good. Fundafa is good. Fundafa is what is, I can't explain it. And I won't, because people have to cultivate themselves, right? But, and all these other things that I do, they are also very important, but they're it's like low level. To get like out of this construct, because I was doing it way before. Sometimes I was like, I would say, I mean, if you do Falun Dafa, then you have this low-level techniques also, and you apply these low-level techniques also into or to this, not to sabotage the Falun. No, definitely not. But to add truthful techniques to truthfulness. It's like, you see that? You become basically Super Saiyan fusion. That's funny. And it's probably like, it's just the great enlightened beings that watched over me. It's just not allowed to spread the verb and the word that I know. It's not allowed. So I can't do nothing about it. I just can't be myself. I just can't exist the way I am. And I can continue, and I will continue, definitely. It's like I speak in iMessages. I am disciplined with my truthful routine. There you see it, what you see, this one here, this blue book over there. That's a Shivambu. You should read about this. And I'm going to thank all of you to see you again. It's like, I'm going to see you again. This journey is interesting. It's interesting, but it's also very painful sometimes. Very painful. But I have to, this way I have to go through it. But I try to do at least harm as I can right now, and also in the future I just try to not to be so. And this is why the self-will comes in, right? If I'm so self-willed with things, I have to have this and that and whatever. I was like, no, I don't need that. I just be myself. I just sit in my room. I just exist. That's what it is. And I inspire with, I don't know, maybe it's just, I maybe inspire, I maybe help, maybe I'm not helping, maybe I'm not inspiring, I don't know. I just am. And saving is for yourself. You have to save yourself. You have to save yourself. Be disciplined with truthful techniques. I am disciplined with truthful techniques. I open up my heart. I open up myself. You save yourself. I save myself. I help you, but you save yourself. So, it's like I said, muscles come and go, but the hand gestures, it's like, and I don't even think of, if I'm speaking and like look at other live streams of me, it doesn't have to be like, I don't do it to be extra, to be like, no, this is the way I am, this is the way I speak, because this is how I support, how I underline, innerline, and overline my message. It's a mess, because from the original point of view, we shouldn't use language. You shouldn't use it. It's very low magical. It's very low. Language it's called language, right? What's language? It's like most people can't even speak Angelish. I would say I don't speak English, but I speak Angelish. Because the way it's like, you see how I spell things. This is how I see. This is how I write. This is how I create. Not even here. This is how I am. How I see. This is Angelish. And I would love to see or to learn or to understand Chinese to that degree. But maybe it's another realm. It's another realm where I'm maybe not even from, but what is connected with it, where we all connected basically with, but most people haven't installed this software onto their avatar, is Falun Gong Falun Dafa. They haven't installed this. They haven't tapped into the universal thing. They haven't tapped into the synchronization. So they still think they are run by a governed mind or whatever. It's like, no, they're run by the red or by the blue. Still haven't understand that red and blue is the same. So it doesn't matter. It's all coming from themselves either way, because they emit time. It's all coming from themselves. So this is why I don't participate. I participate. I participate in the system, but I'm I'm not from here. I'm just a guest. And I maybe inspire, I maybe help, and I leave. And a few things will survive with it, and then I just go. Maybe I then have to come back to educate people again and be like, yo, listen up. You still haven't achieved this? Okay, this is how we can do it. So, like I said, we rise by lifting others. I rise by lifting others. So I have to drag myself down to come to themselves, to come to them and be like, yo, listen up, you can do this, you can do that, you can do whatever. So most people can't do it. So I have to even climb lower for them also. And this is why we try to be, if you have a child, if you just be with a child at the universal frequency, it sees how you are, how I am. I just am. It's like, I have to continue with this. I have to do it. I have to stay true to myself. I have to be what I am. I have to do it. It's like, but yeah. Sometimes it's very because people are not willing to listen. People are just, oh no, it's this way, it's that. So no, they don't know. They haven't done the practice. They haven't done the process. So I'm going to listen to the 9th lecture of Falun Gong Falun Dafa right now from Master Li Hongxi. Yeah, that's what I do. And I encourage you to do that also. And I'd like to thank you. Yeah. It will all make sense. Falun Dafa is good. Truthfulness, compassion, tolerance, forbearance, heart cultivation.